Yeah, Andvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
And with that, we have the soul of Andvari.
Kid's a bit of a softy, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it.
Hey, Brock. We found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested. See, you boys ran afoul of some travelers. Or them travelers ran afoul of you, more like.
Who are they? What do they want?
Dunno. Boy, you ask a lot of questions.
So for that, we have new recipes.
Sure, I'm open.
And these come in the form of the Traveler set of armor. Again, pretty decent if you're looking for hefty defense. And I actually would probably recommend maybe having one or two of these, but the protection of the Traveler is a really cool ability. And in case you're kind of wanting to hold out on your vitality a bit and you want to go down and obviously strengthen runic, you know, not the worst thing in the world. I did at some point really favor the gauntlets. I don't remember why, because I don't really do barehanded combat that much. I guess I just thought it was a good idea at the time, but I probably won't be constructing too many of these, but we will be collecting many of his grisly trophies and we will enjoy it. Now, as far as our new protection stuff is concerned, I'm not going to bother with this. We only have one pure essence of realms, and it's not really worth it for the extra defense. But, yeah. Oh, you know what? We can buy runic attacks now. I forgot about that. All right. Well, of course, now we do need to obviously do a lot of stuff in Muspelheim. I don't think even on this one we'll get anything beyond Crest of Flame. So, yeah. It's a really cool move, but it's not going to really work out for us right now. Yeah. So, yeah, nothing else.
What the fuck ever?
Hell yeah. All right. We got him back. We got him back. Give it to me, baby.
You called me for this.
You see this shit?
That shield is shit.
You're telling me, man. Okay, what was I about ready to do? It wasn't this. Oh, right. The soul. So let's go probably, I would say, I don't know which one, man. I should just rip the band-aid off. We'll take this one and we will replace it. Not with Shard of the Elements, but Andvari's Soul. So, very high perk activation chance to grant a health burst on any runic attack kill. We do that pretty often, and for the burst of health, that'll probably be a good idea. As just like that we had with the Grip of Vitality, it'll be over time. So, I will definitely take that. We are certainly going to have that on our minds for the future. And amongst other things, we're done here. So instead of walking all the way back 1,000 meters, let's just go ahead and fast travel back to Brock's shop. And then from there, I do think we have a really good opportunity to head straight to Muspelheim. But first, another fancy load screen, which we'll probably still get a lot of dialogue through, so hooray for that. Still quicker than walking.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around. Why don't you tell me how all this began with Balder?
He just knocked on our door.
Balder of Asgard just knocked on your door.
Yeah, he just showed up and started a fight. He said he wanted to know something. He said, I know what you are.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that later. What exactly did he want to know?
I was under the floor by then.
He said I already knew what he wanted. Perhaps he mistook me for another.
Huh, that's quite interesting.
Okay, good to know. Let's step it on through, and we're back. Don't need to talk to Brock again, I think. Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go. Since this is going to be our first time leaving the realm, in quite a while. I think this warrants a non-cutaway because Muspelheim does have kind of a cool animation. So let's go ahead and pop that sucker in. Oof. Oof. I have the power. Give it to me. Awesome. Okay, so not Helheim. Not yet, at least. So for all of these areas we'll eventually be going to, a lot of them are unavailable, but now we can go to Muspelheim at will. So let's do it.
Those two men with baldings. Are they really the sons of Thor?
Aye, Magni and Modi. Two bigger twits you won't likely find in the halls of Asgard. They'll do anything their uncle puts them up to.
They are fools.
Well, dangerous fools, to be sure. When they work together, they're formidable. But too often it's a petty competition. Terribly strong, even as children. I remember the time Hrungnir the Brawler fell upon Thor.
Another time, Head.
Oh, it's so ominous. I love it. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Muspelheim. What's up, Brock?
You must like the heat, Brock.
Heat's damned useful in my line of work. Even makes space itself more pliable. Take those magic doors you love so much. Round here they all go right to one another. No prodding from old Brock. Go up yonder and wake some up, you'll see. Getting around moose pools a cinch. As long as you don't end up cooked.
Hell yeah, brother. So, the land of Muspelheim is pretty brief. All we have to do is basically scale the mountain, and that is the extent of our time here. Although there is a lot to do here, and we will not be revisiting this for quite a while, to be completely honest. But I think it's still a good idea to visit here now and try to get something out of it. Now, we have more experience, and I'm doing a terrible job at all of this, so we're going to go ahead and replace that with the wolf, and I will upgrade this to level 3. So, there it is. The best moves, and we got to give it to our boy Troy. Perfect. And amongst other things, I think we are more or less set. I do want to upgrade these also at some point, but that's very expensive. And Invaldi's hammer, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go. Perfect. Very useful. And for this area, I think I'm probably okay to strike with an explosion of lightning. Any successful axe hit. I don't think that's really gonna work out for, you know, reducing basically half of my stats by 5. It's not really reducing it as much as not granting it to me, but let's go ahead and step on through.
Wow. It's hot here. But is that snow?
Ash. It only falls like that for great fires.
The whole realm is a great fire, the source of fire itself, and all the sun and stars, if legend is to be believed.
Should we believe? I mean, we're here, and we're not on fire.
Not yet.
Well, you know, I suppose it's cooled considerably since the dawn of creation, hasn't it? Niflheim isn't exactly ice these days either. It's in the nature of things. Extremes are tempered by time. Fires burn colder, men grow old and grey, heads are chopped off and attached to belts. Such is life.
Okay, Mimir.
All right, so interesting note. If you guys have been following along with the series, I have mentioned my interest in coming here a lot sooner, preferably before we, you know, became acquainted with our dear head friend Mimir here. If you come here without him, they still have this same conversation. There's just a big gap in dialogue between where Mimir's supposed to talk, and I think that's hilarious. That's the exact same dialogue. They just cut him out, literally. That's very interesting. But it does take a really long time to get through here. I'm presuming it's to let this area load, But we have our friend, Sindri. No, you're Brock. What the hell? I thought Sindri was here too. Maybe not.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
You know what? Sorry I brought it up.
All right, I could have sworn to God this was Sindri, but maybe, you know what? I think Sindri is Niflheim, so yeah, that probably will explain that. And I love how they put a teleport here, knowing that you would probably rather just do that. But let's go and open this up.
Another one here.
This one's called Surtur. Must be a fire giant.
Aye, the first and original.
He makes a flaming sword.
A weapon of legend.
He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
That may be a matter of perspective.
Indeed, but that is Shrine 7 of 11, and we will be dealing with something along those lines much later. For now, let's go and make our ascent. We've already done our necessary precautions. You don't have to worry about leveling up or anything like your rage, because these battles are set. They give you full health and as much rage as you need.
Voice.
Another elf?
I don't think so. It's coming from up there.
Right. Good times. Okay, so there is a chest over here, and if we go ahead and open it, can you refresh my memory on what it is? Let's see. This might be our first instance of Smoldering Embers, of which we have 8. Yeah, and Crest of Flame. That is a very good start. I want at least 16 of those puppies, please. We'll get some when we win. But I do believe there are maybe 5 or 6 levels of trials, each with varying levels of challenges for each of them. So you can spend a lot of time here at the end of the game, but they do scale
The
up.
voice. It's just around this corner.
Ooh.
Oh. It's a great big sword.
Yeah,
It wants to know if we're ready to train.
we can most certainly do that. So begins our first trial of Muspelheim. So it gives us the opportunity to warm up where we, I think, don't take any damage or something. It's really cool. Or accept the challenge, of which there are various prerequisites that we need to meet in order to beat them. A lot of them are really dickishly hard, especially early on, where you have to kill enemies super fast or something. But let's go ahead and do it. All right, so
Gate's closed.
Prepare
begins.
yourself, boy.
Yes, sir.
And as you can see, all of our rage is gone, so we can't just do it immediately, but we can get a good opportunity to do a lot of damage here early on. And there we go. Oof. So these are all relatively unique challenges too, so you don't have to worry too much about, I guess, things getting too boring. Jesus. Oh, yep. Okay, let me try this. Oh, come on. There you go. Man, that thing, like, wavers so much. All right, kill. Die. I was too far. Ugh. Go, go, go. Off the edge you go. Not you, Atreus. But, yeah, this first challenge, obviously, pretty easy. Oh, what's going on? You're doing... Oh, you're shooting more. Gotcha. All right. Oof. Yeah. Look at these guys. Oof. All right. Next. You. Wait, did you say tots? Oh, I thought you said tonsil worms. I was like, no. Oof. Jeez, there's a lot of you guys. What is going on? Well, luckily they gave us enough time, but combat is fun. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. I didn't even know I had it unlocked. I'm just gonna go through all of this. There we go. Oh shoot, I mistimed my thing. There we go. Alright, they had to have one hard enemy.
We did it! That was a little crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Right.
Wouldn't it be nice to find some incense just once? The smell of brimstone gets old quickly.
Yes, definitely. All right, so chest number 1. What do we got? Something good? Please, please. Oh, smoldering ember. All right, we just need one more. Then we're good. All right, time for another trial. What you got for me, massive sword?
There's another level to this challenge. Harder than before.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see what you got, Smithy. Okay, killing enemies in quick succession. If you don't kill them directly after the other, they will immediately die or come back to life. The opposite of die. Okay, so 3 enemies we need to kill, basically one right after the other. So we're not timed on this, but you do need to take into consideration basically everything. So let's just go and whittle most of them down. And if you can, line them up for one of these. So, do we have enough time? Yes, we do. Okay. Whew. Now, this is where it gets annoying, because we have a Revenant, and we also have an Ogre troll thing. So, we're going to do a little bit of damage on this one. Oof. There you go. Before we focus our attacks on the Ogre and use him to kill her. So, luckily, that's not too bad. I might play like the waiting game here for a second. If I can use my Wrath Ancient, I can definitely get him down. So maybe I'll just do some... Oof. Poison. Poison, poison. There you go. Alright. Try some of this. Alright. Now... Oh shit, he's dead. Quick, quick! Oh, thank God. I usually like to use him to kill her, but that's fine. Alright, we have no runics, which is bad because now we have tonsil worms. Oh, this is terrible. Oh my God. This is where having that instant runic respawn, like, perfect. Alright, wolves, tonsil worms. This guy is wickedly strong. Whoops. Sure. Try some of this. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, one's coming back to life. No. No, dude. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, shoot. If I can do this fast enough. Come on. Oh, my God.
Hey, look at us.
That is terrible. I did so poorly at that. All that stuff just disappeared. It does not matter. Okay. Well, welcome to Muspelheim. Muspelheim, I suppose. Makes me feel like I'm about to say like, I don't know. Like moose, I guess. Oh, but the gate opens, so that's good. And I think, I think we can still do trials here. Or maybe we have to beat it. Anyways, that will just about do it for our time here in Muspelheim, I'm sorry to say. Main reason for that being, that...
So, nobody lives here.
We'll come back later.
Only a fire giant could be at home here. And according to prophecy, we won't see them again till Ragnarok.
Ooh, Ragnarok, you say? Alright. So coming up here, we're going to have much more difficult challenges, but they are nice enough to put this here.
This must be the next challenge.
And as much as I would like to do this, I hate to say it, but we're going to be fighting a ton of Hell Reavers, which are the ice monsters that are going to be really hard to kill right now. We're going to wait on that. And instead, we're going to spend a little bit of time going back. I unlocked that gate on purpose just so that we can revisit that quicker. We are going to go back and we're going to buy some smoldering armor. And I just really wanted to get this out of the way early, but next time we come here, I do intend on finishing it. I'll probably do another visit at some point in the future also, because there's actually like a ultra hard battle at the top. It's really not that bad though. I know I'm literally just contradicting myself by saying that, but eventually we will fight through that with relative ease compared to the other fights of the same nature. Let's just say that, alright? But, yeah, I'm really excited for it because it's one of the cooler fights in the game, and it takes place on the top of the mountain. So, Brock, you got something for me?
Now you're talking.
Hell yeah. Can I get to level 4, please? So, depending on what you actually really want, we have a good amount of Smoldering Ember. We can go for, you know, more defense, or we can also have a little bit of cooldown, which is not bad. But keep in mind, having the aura of fire, I think is probably going to be, like, more or less my best friend. This would also be, like, a near second, if not only for that massive cooldown increase. So that's not bad for, you know, blazing magma. You know, you wouldn't think that something so hot could cool down your runics, but this is going to be my go-to for right now, so let's do it. And I will. So, there it is. I'm still short. Damn, dude. I suck at this. Alright, and we can't really buy anything else, so let's take a quick look at our upgrades then. It's missing it. Next time we come here, which might actually be a little bit sooner, because those are some pretty good increases. Well, we'll have to see. Wrist armor still can't. Find more ancients. I might as well just do this, you know? Or, you know, one of these I will replace soon enough. But yeah, that'll just about do it for us. So, with that having been said and done,
Now about that other thing.
ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz. I'm gonna go and take a quick step in here, and I'll meet you guys back in Midgard. Hooray for editing magic. So I'm not gonna force you to watch all that again.
So what do you think, Lemire? What does Baldur want with us?
Well, let's look at what we know. Baldur is Odin's finest tracker, bar none. If he wants you, you have to consider the possibility that Odin wants you. And as for what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
What could we have that Odin doesn't? He's like the king of gods.
The Aesir, aye. But his reach is not unlimited. And where he cannot reach, he is preoccupied with going. He's certainly tortured me enough about it over the years.
All right. Well, I really didn't want to torture you by making you sit through all of these wonderfully glorious cutscenes, but when we're getting all of these juicy little tidbits of backstory and lore, then, you know, I don't really have much of a choice. But welcome back to Midgard. We only have one thing on the agenda, and that is to follow the journey and continue it. If we really want, we can probably find the other ciphers right now, but I'm not going to worry about that, because on our way to the magic chisel, there are still a couple of things that I want to do, and this is probably, without spoiling too much, one of my favorite concepts of an area in this entire game. And you'll see exactly what I mean by that. But we are going to be doing a couple more side quests before going on, just in case. This is another relatively long-winded area, and we will be spending a lot of time away from the Lake of Nine. So I guess this is as good a point as any to let you know, if there's anything you want to do now, so be it. But you're going to have to seek it out. And I think I know exactly where I want to go first. So let's go and find ourselves a boat. Sounds like a fantastic idea. And then that way, Mimir can regale us of tales of old yore and all that other stuff. You can have the super curious child just asking questions until night falls. But the last thing that we need to learn from the story, I think, should probably go quick. Ooh, can I don't know if I can do that just yet. Yeah, I'll come back to it. For now, to the north.
Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Fran get the hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin.